Welcome back, everyone. I wanted to share something really quick. It's something that many people have done in the past, and it's a look at images of Earth from space. This is one that I had yet to see. You may have seen this one. Me, personally, don't know how I missed this, but thankfully, NASA's Solar System Exploration page on Facebook shared what they claim is another real picture of Earth from space. And it says here, as you can see, in the days following its launch in '73, NASA's Mariner 10 spacecraft turned its cameras homeward. And they did the same thing that they did back when they were controlling the cameras from Earth during the Apollo missions that panned up and followed it in real time with no delay as the lunar lander or lunar module shot off into space headed towards Earth. And you can see the comments here. It says, "This is a breathtaking photo." And flat earthers be like, "This couldn't possibly be." So they're laughing at us. That's okay. I'm not laughing at you guys for believing this is real. I would have looked at this, several years ago and thought, wow, look at that blue marble. This thing is nothing but ocean and clouds with the moon right next to it. Perfectly real, perfectly normal. But now that we have the ability to inspect these things, let's go ahead and see what happens, because they give us a link. And that link directs us straight to places where we can find full resolution images and save them to our computers, open them in our programs that allow us to adjust the levels and see what is going on here. So if I open this and show you what I'm doing here, I am adjusting the levels. That's all I'm doing. To see if anything in the background shows up that gives us clues as to whether or not this picture was modified or taken from deep space. And as you can see here, there has been some modifications. This is not your standard JPEG compression. Some of this is, but some of this isn't. There is a perfect rectangle around this half Earth, and then you have this moon that doesn't have the same exact compression articles around it, yet the little light square that you see here would fit perfectly here. So they've changed the distance of the moon. Not sure why they would do that if it was as it was in its perfect original form, taken from that Mariner 10 spacecraft that just happened to turn its cameras homeward and take a picture of this. But either way, really cool looking photo for back in that day. You zoom in, it kind of looks like back in the 1990s when we would use Microsoft Paint to make the little pixels and paint these spectacular pictures on our computers. Back when we had those original Windows computers, you guys know what I'm talking about if you're born in the past century, the 1900s like me. But here it is, spectacular. But this one's not the best. I want to show you the one of Venus. As you can see here, it's even better. Okay, this one, they created that Terminator line. It has a slight Terminator line. This is supposed to be Venus. When I look at it, I see a circular window and clouds, as if they didn't even leave the surface of the Earth. They just got a little circular window, maybe some sort of lens, almost like a fisheye lens or something, pointed it up at the sky, took a picture of it, and kept that with the fake Terminator line. But the Terminator line, as you can see, looks like they used a cardboard cutout and cut it with some really cheap scissors. They didn't even take the time to smooth out the edges of this Terminator line, unless this is the bottom of the window and that's like some caulking they have here. But this planet does not look spherical, and we're going to adjust the levels on this one as well. They leave a link, but this link doesn't bring you to the higher resolution images. It brings you to this page here, if you will watch how slow my internet is. But here it is, brings you to this, shows you the artist rendering of the Mariner 10 spacecraft. But it doesn't show you the Venus picture, as far as I can tell. So if you just take the picture they have, because they took it from their website, I'm sure somewhere, save image as, and I'm going to save it to my desktop, and hit open with preview, and we are going to adjust the levels on this one as well. See if any weird boxes appear. And the cool thing is, None of those weird boxes appear on this image, even though it was the same camera. You don't see the weird boxes or anything like that. This actually looks like an authentic photograph. When you adjust the levels on authentic photographs, this is what happens. Minus the edge of the planet Venus here that you can see, even though it's in between the Earth and the Sun, you can see it at night for many hours. But here it is with its jagged terminator line that was man-made. This is not a terminator line caused by shadows. This is a man-made terminator line like they did during the Apollo missions when they were trying to create a similar picture of Earth that looked like this from deep space. I would say I'm not sure why they would share a picture like this, but I think the person sharing it really had no clue that it's fake. They probably just look at it. It's on their employer's website, and they share it and think that it's real. So that's pretty much all I wanted to share. Not going to go into great detail analyzing things any further. You guys can draw your own conclusions. I will leave the links in the description as to where you can find these pictures. Not some real game changer. We know that they lie to us and produce lots of fake images. These are just a couple more that you may not have seen, and I wanted to share them with you guys real quick. So be back soon. Our schedule's starting to open up. We will have some local and some distant hangouts or meetups really soon. I've been planning those. I just need to set up locations. That's the only thing that's missing, and I will let you all know in a video where those places will be so that we can start seeing each other and sharing the good news in real life instead of on the internet here. So I love you guys. See you soon. God bless.